Welcome to Hoops High, Chicago's leader in youth-produced sports broadcasting and youth media education. Hoops High is produced by high school students learning the skills of professional broadcasting. Hoops High is the flagship program of Free Spirit Media and is made possible in partnership with After School Matters, the Chicago Public Schools, and Chicago Access Network Television. We hope you enjoy the show.
Since we have everyone here, let's get started with setup.
Hello. If you're just now tuning in, my name is Quentin Green, and I'm serving as your play-by-play announcer.
And I'm Othar Taylor, serving as your color commentator.
And right now, we are at 1313 South Sacramento, where we have the Farragut versus the Uplift Titans. Want to see more Hoops High? Now you can see 4 games on our brand new website. Go to www.hoopside.org to see games from the past or stream live from your home or mobile device. And Uplift taking a quick lead with 2 points. Foul. And a foul is called. And Farragut will inbound the ball. W11 has it. Excuse me. 4, good pass down low. Farragut showing good ball movement. And number 10 takes it in for Farragut. Johnson. 2-2. Good pass down low to number 5, but he misses.
Can't finish the layup.
Number 11 passes it to number 3.
There's number 4 as they swing it around up top.
Number 10 swings it to number 2. Back to 10, he loses the ball, but they get possession back. Number 11 to number 4. Out to number 2, takes it in, swings out to number 4. He pours up, and that is off, but number 10 gets the rebound. 12 gets the ball. And Uplift brings it up court. Good pass down low. And number 12 missed the dunk. He's got to jump a little bit higher for that. Good defense by number 13.
Substitution. Stripped the ball when he went up in the air. So far in the game, only 2 people have scored, number 12 and number 10. Who else do you think is going to be scoring? Or who do you think is going to be the scoring leader of this game?
Well, it's kind of too early to tell. It seems like both teams are just trying to find players to give it to. Number 3 right there with the 3-pointer. Adams. Number 2 has it for Salton. Foul. Foul is called away from the ball.
Farragut, number 11, Jackson. Ball out of bounds. Uplift.
They're lining up to inbound the ball.
Number 3 has it. Ball number 5, back to number 10. Back to number 5. And the ball is out. Uplift will keep possession. It looked like it was a foul right there when number 5 took it up, but the refs ain't called it. I guess it doesn't stand. Number 13 has it for the 3. That rolls in and out. Number 3, good pass down low. Number 2, back to number 10. 10 kicks it out for the 3, and that is off. They get rebound again, though. Number 10 kicks it out to number 4. He pulls up, and that is good.
Number 4 for Farragut, Scott.
Scott with that pretty pull-up. Number 14 for the 3, and that is good.
Number 14, Foley.
Foley.
Farragut leads 75.
Extremely tall. That's a very smooth jumper. Number 3 has it for the Admirals, Johnson. Back to number 10. And number 4 misses it, but he gets his own rebound and then it's blocked.
Going down.
Uplift
Uplift
for
ball.
possession. Excuse me, Uplift for retain possession.
Who's number 12 for Uplift?
Come on, Titans, go to work. Titans, let's go to work. What we got, Roscoe?
Point goal. Roscoe. Uplift up 87.
Number 3 with the good little move, and the basket is good by Adams. Now we're going to toss our sign-up reporter, Candace Nufford, for a game update.
Hi, I'm Candice here with your game update. The two teams that are playing is Uplift and Farragut. Uplift Titan and Farragut. Okay, Farragut has 10 points and Uplift has 10 points. The key player for Uplift is number 12 with 2 points and 1 rebound. The key player for Farragut is number 3 with 3 points. Thank you and continue to watch.
Thank you for that game update. Uplift is showing good defense. Travel is called for number 4.
Uplift ball on the side.
Number 14 inbounds the ball.
Foul is called. Reach in. And Uplift get ready to inbound the ball. Number 13 inbounds to number 3. Number 4, excuse me, that shot was off by number 14, Foley. Good pass inside. Bad pass out though. Number 14 with the pull-up, and that is off. Foul is called, and number 12 for Uplift will go to the line for 2. Number 12, Watts.
Foul on 13, Wilkins is first. Kings third.
Come on, baby, make your bag.
Number 12 for 2 free throws. First free throw is off. What do you think about number 12? He is barely into the game, but within the second play of the game, he attempted to dunk. He didn't make it, but he tried.
I just think we have to watch out for him now on fast breaks and wide open lanes to the basket. He really needs to hit on those free throws, though. He really needs to convert.
Black Cadillac. You blocking somebody in, you gotta move.
Put that team up at least by 1 if he would have hit, but he missed both. Travel is called on number 10. He got trapped. Good defense by Uplift.
Here goes number 14 with another 3.
And that is off. Air ball. And Uplift will keep possession. Farragut stepped out of bounds. Number 2 has it out to number 3. And that 3 is up and it is off.
Number 3 pushes the ball up the court. wraps around his bike, lose it a little bit, lose it again.
Don't foul. Don't foul. Come on, good defense, baby.
That's number 11.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 3 with the trigger that is good.
Adams.
Hoopside is produced by high school students who are learning the skills of professional broadcasting. All of the camera work, announcing, directing, and engineering is done by students.
11, Jackson. His second.
And number 13 gets fouled on
Team's
that
fourth.
pull up. And he will go to the line for 2. Roscoe.
Number 13, Roscoe. Shoot 2.
Come on, Roscoe. We need this, baby.
And that first free throw was good. That second free throw is up, and that is also good.
Yes.
Score is now tied.
12 up.
Number 11 for Farragut brings it up. Pass to number 10. Kick out to 13. Number 3 with the fake. And a foul is called.
Foul.
He gets 2 free throws. He was pushed. Actually, he doesn't.
Number 1, Wyatt. His second. Team's third.
Farragut's ready to inbound the ball.
What are you talking about? He just got in the game.
Number 11, crossing at 45. That's a number 11. That 3 is up and it is off. And Uplift loses the ball.
Out of bounds.
Out of
Farragut ball.
bounds. Farragut will gain possession. Number 14, Foley tried to save it, but he's stuck out of bounds when he touched the ball.
Come on. Defense.
Good defense by number 12 of Uplift.
A gray Honda and a black Cadillac. You're friendly to get told you're blocking somebody in or you're parking illegal. Gray Honda, black Cadillac.
Number 3 has it. Tried to pass it down low, but rolled off the big man's knee.
We have an offensive foul.
Offensive foul is called.
Uplift. Roscoe, his first.
Come on, defense, tight end.
Team's third.
Come on, solid defense. Come on. Defense.
10 passes to number 3.
Wingspan, Daniel, wingspan. Yeah, we need that.
Number 10 has it. He calls for a pick. Good pass down low to number 13. He
Foul.
gets fouled and will go to the line for 2. Number 13, Williams.
First one.
His first free throw is good. Number 13 makes his way onto the scoreboard with 1 free throw.
Second shot, good.
And he hits the
The
second.
one is Wilkins. Squeaky.
Number 2 kicks it out to number 1. And that 3 is off.
Y'all can rebound, it's okay.
Number 3 brings it up court. 25 more seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, come on. Wingspan, Spencer, wingspan. Yeah.
Number 45 with the basket, and that is off. Number 10 has it. And he drives in and gets it blocked. Number 3 drives at the basket, and that is off.
Good attempt.
In the first quarter.
Free Speed Media is trying to give youth their voice so that we can inform and inspire others. Thank you for supporting our work. And now we're going to toss to a PSA. We are back with more game action. Score being 14-12. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Well, the second quarter just getting started, so.
A quick recap of the first quarter. Number 13 had a couple shots, and number 12 also did too. Number 14, he had a nice little pull-up up in number 3's face. What do you think was a recap for number 2 of the Titans?
Number 2 for the Titans. Well, he's been very good. Well, that's going to be a steal for him, but he's been very good offensively. You know, getting his team good ball movement, putting his team in motion to score. It's been a very good offensive player. That was a deep three by number 1. He gets his own rebound, though. And number 2, that shot is also off. You know, very good lead in about 4 points. Good little pull up by number 10.
Johnson.
Farragut Johnson.
That's his. He got 4 points now.
Travel is called.
Very good ball.
Number 12.
Substitution.
So it's been called for Uplift. Wild pass.
Out of bounds.
Very wild pass by Farragut.
Anybody grabbing a great
Number
Honda?
13. This left up pass number 12 out to number 3, back to number 2. Has the ball up court.
Somebody in. Great Honda.
13 for the 3. And that is all.
That's a play in
13 with
1-0.
the rebound. Number 10 brings it up court.
Somebody in.
Hoopside is the flagship program of free school media. It is run in partnership with After School Matters, the Chicago Public Schools, and King TV. This is a team effort all around, and we are grateful for our partners who make this possible.
If you're driving a great Honda, you're blocking somebody
How do
in.
you think, Othar, that
Next
the
y'all, you get
Uplift
told.
Titans can get back into this game?
I think Uplift Titans could get back in this game by playing defense. They've been really just letting number 3 do whatever he wants. That's all they really have to do is just defend. Defense wins games, and they'll get them out of this situation. What do you think about that?
I believe what you said is to be true. I just think they need to have better defense down low in a hole, which is where a lot of the very good avenues, points are coming from down low, middle range. You know, just look for good passes, better shot selection, you know. Just the usual things that will lead to a W. They just got to take their time and concentrate.
Here's number 2 bringing the ball up the court.
Almost a steal. Number 2, pass it down low, number 13. To number 2. Out to number 3. And he drives in. And that basket is good. By number 3.
Wyatt.
Flukes. Number 10 has it for Farragut. He kicks it out to number 2. Pass to number 13.
Look at our defensive setup. The Titans are set up in a 1-2-2, but they're rotating like a 3-2.
Josh Adams.
Number 3 with another three-pointer. Second three-pointer of the game.
Yeah, he has. 11 points in the game so far.
Good move by number 2. But he is called for the travel. Good way to get away from the defender, though. And number 10, Johnson brings the ball up court. He passes to number 3, Adams. Down low to 13, out to number 4. And that basket is off, but they gained the rebound. Number 3 for another 3, and that rolls off the front iron. Number 13 brings it up court. He gets the ball again. Pull up, and that rolls in and out.
Foul.
And the foul is called. Farragut inbound the ball.
Davis is first, team fifth.
Number 10 comes up the court. He passes it around.
Keep up with game action in the Hoops High Cougar Twitter. Just search Hoops High FSM and follow us. And number 10 has it at the top of the key, passing number 3, Adams. Kick out to number 13 for the 3, and that rolls in and out. Number 13 for Uplift brings the ball up court. And that rolls off the front iron too. Number 10 passing number 2. And the travel is called.
We have a traveling substitution.
This team keeps getting called for travels.
Sub's being called for Farragut. I just think they just need to take their time a little bit. They're trying to rush it. They have to play smart.
As you hear the crowd say, let's go to work.
Uplift has it, number 3, Fluke. To number 1, 12 has it. And
Travel
another travel is called.
Number 12 did a little stutter step before he took the shot. He said he didn't move.
Substitution.
We all saw it.
Timeout, Farragut. 30-second timeout.
And another timeout is called. You know, Uplift, all of their traveling calls is really holding them back or getting back into this game. They can't really do nothing on offense because they're steady getting called for travels. You know, they have to work on their footwork, just taking their time. Number 11 for Farragut brings the ball up court. 13 passing number 10.
Number 3 looks to pass it off. He gives it to number 4.
Oh, wow pass. But they keep possession. Good ball movement. Number 5, good spin and basket. By number 5, Davis.
Farragut lead
Good big
20-26
man
game.
move. Okay, illegal screen was called on number 13 for Farragut. And Uplift will inbound the ball.
Team 6, 7.
2:16 left in the second quarter, 23-16. Farragut's leading. Number 1 with a good spin pass to number 5. And that ball rolls out, and Farragut will keep possession. Excuse me, Uplift will keep possession.
Come on, fellas, let's go to work. What we got, Roscoe?
Number 13, Roscoe. Farragut brings it up. Key players to look out for Farragut is number 3, Adams. Now their point guard, he's really being a very good offensive leader for them with a few threes, assists, and keeping the game pace up. He loses the ball right there, but gets it back. The foul is called though. Key players to look out for Farragut, I believe, is number 5, Davis. His moves down low might prove lethal in the long run. As you've seen that good speed.
Uplift is in the bonus, number 2.
Number 2
Uplift is
line.
currently in a bonus.
Number 2's at the free throw line.
1-1.
Yeah, baby.
First one good.
Free throw is good.
Come on, baby. One more. One more, Daniel. Come on, Daniel. One more, baby.
Second free throw is off. Number 10 passes it to number 3. Number 10 kicks it out to number 3. And that footer was off. Number 13 brings it up for Uplift. He kicks to number 1. Double dribble is called.
Farragut ball on the side.
All right, come on, give it back for me, y'all. Get it back. Solid defense, Jamal. Come on. Come on, let's go. Yep, be there.
4 passes to number 11. He drives in, kicks it to number 45.
Basket!
Basket.
45.
That's 45's first points of the game.
Right down there.
And number 13 comes right back. Roscoe.
Turnover. Uplift ball.
Turnover by Farragut, and Uplift will inbound the ball. Uplift slowly coming back into this game, scoring out being 22-25. Number 13 with the deep 3, and that is off. 3 passes to number 10, back to number 3. Number 3 drives all the way in. That is a
Basket!
basket.
Adams. Same way. Uplift substitution.
It's a good steal attempt by number 4 coming from the back. But the ball goes out of bounds and Uplift will keep possession. Number 13 has it. He kicks it out. Number 5 who drives in.
Y'all gotta make them layups.
Number 10 just throws the ball. That is off.
Score. Farragut 27.
Scoring now being
halftime.
27-22 at the end of the first half. Both teams really doing good offensively and defensively. Farragut is just coming out, just more aggressive and coming through with everything. And now we're going to talk to our sound reporter, Candace Stanford, for an interview.
Halftime. The free throw classic. Jimmy Sanders. High school basketball.
So you a freshman in college?
Yeah.
That's what's up. So how do you think your old team doing?
My old team, they doing all right. They're not as aggressive. They got to get more aggressive, and they shoot too many jump shots. That's all they're doing.
So as an alumni, do they look up to you a lot?
Yeah, they do. They ask for advice and stuff like that, and they ask what they can do better. They ask a lot, but I try to mentor them as much as I can. But just let them play basketball, do what they do best.
You standing here like you was the man of high school, was you?
Yeah, I mean, I killed this game. I mean, against
Yeah, he
Arkansas.
cocky. It's okay. Thank you for this interview. If you want to keep watching, stay tuned for more Hoops High.
You never know when you need energy, so eat healthy, kids.
Hi, this is Scottie Pippen, and you're watching Hoops High.
It took so long to get here, and now I finally made
Kevin McDonald. Star Cole.
it. Maybe I'm next.
Naomi Richards. Harry Roberts. Rebecca Smith. Miracle Chandler.
They probably just
Maya
messed up the
White.
names.
Janice Cottrell. Dwayne Porter. And Brandon Williams. Congratulations to the class of 2014.
Don't have your name skipped at graduation. Stay focused.
I'm Special K from 103.5 KISS FM.
And I'm Connie, your girlfriend from 6 to 10 at 107.5 WGCI.
And you are watching Hoops High.
Hello. If you are just tuning in, my name is Othar Taylor, serving as your commentator.
And I'm Quentin Green, serving as your play-by-play announcer. We are now located at 1313 South Sacramento, where we have the Farragut Admirals versus the Uplift Titans. Farragut is now leading 27-22 with 7:34 left in the second quarter.
In front of him. Who's bad? Come on, Daniel. Come on, stay up. Cut it out.
The third quarter. And Uplift now brings the ball up court number 2. Almost got stripped up. Kicks out to number 14. And that basket is good. Number 14, Forley.
He has 6 points, 2 threes, one earlier, one now.
You can look forward to seeing him shoot a lot of baskets.
Come on, Coach. Weak stand, Daniel. Weak stand.
Number 4 has it. Pass to number 10, Johnson. To number 3, Adams. Oh, good step back. And that basket is off. Number 13 with the rebound. He kicks it back out. Number 10.
You can see kind of the Admirals, they're not very fluent when they shoot. It's like they're forcing each shot.
The PSAs, dramas, and documentaries that you see between breaks on the Hoops High are produced by Free Speed Media students at North Lawndale College Preparatory High School, the Gary Coleman Youth Center, and Powerhouse High. We hope that you enjoy the stories and messages that we, young people, are sharing. That was a good play by Uplift. Like number 5 was looking for the foul, but he didn't get it. And number 3 with the pull-up, and he gets fouled. And he go to the line for 2.
Wyatt. Second.
His first basket is good.
Got one more shot.
His second free throw is off. And now we have both teams. Uplift is here with navy blue and the dark brownish colors. Their mascot is the Titan. The 13, Roscoe with that 3.
Roscoe.
Now, on the other side, we have the Farragut Admirals. Their colors are white and blue. Both teams are very good offensively and defensively. Now, very skilled, have a lot of skilled players on both teams.
You got that, Roscoe? Yep. Oh, hey.
Number 3 kicks it out to number 13. And that basket is good. Number 3-point basket by number 13, Williams. Good defense by number 10. Number 3, good pass to number 11, and that basket is off. And the travel is called on Uplift. Farragut will inbound the ball.
Come on, y'all, tighten it up. Defense, hands up,
And
Spencer.
10 pass it down low to number 13.
Hands up. Good job.
Good defense by number 14, Farragut. And the timeout is called
30-second timeout, Farragut.
for Farragut.
Where you going? You gonna leave it?
The score now being 31-28. Farragut is still in the lead. But I believe that Uplift has potential to come back into this game. They're not really down by much. And I know they have a lot of shooters on their squad. They just have to come together. They just keep their head in the game, put up baskets. Be good on defense, you know. Number 13 has to pass to 11 to 10. Good swings. And that three is good by number 3, Adams.
That's his 4th three-pointer in his game.
Farragut leading 34-28.
Foul is
Foul.
called. Number 13, Roscoe will go to the line for 3
Fouls
points.
on White 11. Jackson. His 3rd.
Come on, Roscoe. Lead them back.
First
That
one
first free throw was good. And that second free throw was also good. Sub's been called for Farragut.
Free throw good.
It's all three.
Roscoe. 34-31. Farragut. Foul.
Foul is called on 14, Forley.
Uplift, 14. 40. His first.
Number 3 takes that out of him. He is off. Number 13 comes up with it. Passing number 14. He kicks it out to number 3. Number 5 with the big one. And now we're going to toss our sideline reporter, Candace Lamp, for a game update.
I'm Candace here with your second update of the game, Farragut versus Uplift. Farragut has 34 points and Uplift has 33. The key player for Farragut is number 3 with 13 points, and the key player for Uplift is number 13 with 10 points and 3 free throws. If you want to know what's going on at the game, you got to keep watching Hoops High.
Thank you for that game update, Candace. And right now, Farragut has the ball. Looking for a good shot. Ball goes out of bounds. Farragut will keep possession. Number 2, good pass to number 4. That is a basket. Good strong move by number 4, Scott.
Way to control his body in the air.
Foul.
And the foul is called. Good defense by the Farragut.
Black 14. 40 is second. Team third. Farragut on the sideline.
Number 3 has it. Out to number 4. With the step back, and that shot basket is off. Number 2 brings it out of the airport. And the foul is called.
Foul. Foul is called. 10. Farragut. Johnson is first. Team second.
Uplift buys it down low. Good play, but number 2 just misses the layup.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad decision.
It's a good decision. Oh, it was a good decision. He just didn't make the basket.
Foul.
Good defense by number 14, but the foul is called, and number 4, Scott, will go to the line for 2.
Two shots. First one, no
And that
good.
free throw is off. And that second free throw is off.
Foul. Going down on Farragut.
Foul on number 13.
White 13. Wilkins.
Uplift will inbound the ball.
His third. Team's third.
Number 2 brings the ball up the court. Roscoe passes it to number 3.
Good pull-up basket by number 3.
2-point basket.
It's Luke's.
He now has 6 points in this game. 6.
Don't forget to stay tuned for the Free Spirit Media News at the end of this broadcast. It comes on at 9:50 every Saturday. Learn about what's going on in Chicago and find out the latest on the most important issues with teams. Number 4, Scott coming up with that rebound. Number 10 passes it to number 2. Down low to number 3. That basket is good. Uplift down by 5.
What do you think of number 3? He hit 4 threes and he has 6 other points off just layups and shots.
I believe he's a very good offensive player. He's probably one of the top players on this team. You know, they should just keep playing our offense through him. And then when they win this game, because he's the one that's keeping the game at the pace it is. Uplift passing it around. Number 4 with the good drive. And the basket is good by number 4, Scott.
Uplift, number 5, Davis. At the substitution.
He continues to go back to the line.
At the line.
He should probably make the decision of hitting these free throws because he missed the last 2.
Maybe it's a chance to redeem himself. And that basket is good. Converting on the N1. Kick out to number 2, and that 3 is off. Number 13 gets the rebound, and that basket is also off. And need to really hit these wide open baskets. Kick out to number 13, that 3 is off.
Take your time. Settle down. Settle down.
Number 2 has it.
Play smart. Play smart.
10 more seconds left.
Play smart. Make it count.
Number 13, that 3 is off.
Stop that ball. Stop that.
And number 3, that basket is off.
Into the 3rd quarter.
Please check out the Free Spirit Media website at www.freespiritmedia.org. To learn what Free Spirit Media is all about, check us out on YouTube. Search Free Spirit Media to view our YouTube channel.
So, what do you think? What was the recap of the first 3 quarters?
Games tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
The first 2 quarters, that was very back-to-back. Both teams were scoring. You know, game is still close, 37-43. Farragut is still leading, though. But Uplift has a chance to come back. They just need to be better on defense and look for better shots. And when they get wide open shots, they need to convert on those because a lot of their baskets are being wide open. They just need to hit. You are watching Hoops High. We are at 1313 South Sacramento, and we have the Farragut Admirals versus the Uplift Titans. The score is now 43-37, Farragut leading at the top of the 4th quarter. Both teams coming quick turnovers. A good block by number 2. Coming out of nowhere with the block, Sutton.
That was a nice block by number 2 from the Titans.
You got him. Come on, y'all. Stop it.
Number 10, Johnson has it.
Stay on the ball. Get in front of him. Get in front of him. Get in front of him. Not my side.
He passed it to number 3.
Come on, James. Defense. Defense. Come on. Stay with him. Look at him.
Foul is called. Reach in on number 2.
2 black.
Come on, y'all. Keep fighting. Come on, Titan. Let's go. 7 minutes to go, y'all. Let's go. Game on the road. Take this game, fellas. Let's take this game. Don't let them get
Foul. Another foul is called.
2 shots.
Come on. Get up.
12.
Number 3, Adams will go to the line
3rd.
for 2.
At the line, Adams. Shooting 2.
Come on, y'all. Come on, baby. Y'all get your rhythm together.
First free throw is off.
Come on, I need you. Miss it. Come on, miss it. Come on, fellas, box out. Box out.
The second free throw was good.
For Adams.
Come on, Daniel, make it count. Let's go.
And number 2, Sutton brings the ball up. To number 13. To the quarter, number 14. And that three-pointer was good for Farragut.
That gives him 9 points in this here game. 3 threes.
Good take-in by number 10, but he misses. Number 13 passes. Number 3. And a foul is called.
The refs call a jump ball and foul, but the
Foul stands. He can go to the line.
they agree on the foul.
Excuse me. They like they gave him the jump ball instead. Either way, go, they keep possession. Timeout by Uplift.
30-second timeout.
They're only down by 2 with 6:46 left. Do you think they can come back?
Yeah, it's only 4 points, and there's an entire 6 minutes and 46 seconds left. They just gotta keep playing the game out. They don't have to rush anything or force any shots to get this game to be even.
I agree. I believe they have a chance to come back. They have a lot of good players. Number 14, Farley, is really somebody to look out for. He has an amazing shot.
Farragut. Uplift. Basket. Roscoe.
There's a nice close jumper by Roscoe.
Now they're only down by 2 points.
Number 10 pushes up the court. And you have to.
Number 10, Johnson has it. Pass it to number 4. Number 11. He takes it in. Good pass to number 45.
Foul.
Foul is called.
Number 45 is huge.
And he would go to the line for 2. I hope this man's a senior. He's just incredibly large.
At the line, keep shooting 2 shots.
Take a charge next time.
First basket is up and it is good.
Good.
And he is on the board with 3 points.
Second basket is up and that is off. Number 13, Roscoe gets rebound. Number 2 brings it up. Pass to number 3, back to number 2. Number 2 holds it. If you just can't seem to get enough of Hoops High, friend us on Facebook. Get to know the crew and what goes into every Hoops High production. Roscoe with number 3 ties the game.
Solid defense, guys.
Fourth quarter.
Solid defense. No foul. Solid defense. Come on, defense. Yep. Come on. You got that, Lucas. Come on, baby. Wingspan, Daniel. Wingspan. Stop gambling.
What do you think about
Come on, stay with the
the
shot.
player
Stay with the ball.
number 13,
Yes.
Roscoe?
Out of bounds, same way.
He's a very good offensive and defensive player. He's one of the players that's keeping him in the game. You know, 3-pointers come falling for him, 2 points, steals, rebounds,
Yep.
just a little bit of everything.
Don't let him shoot. Come on, y'all. Good
Number
job.
3, he airballs.
Good job.
Good
Spencer.
defense by
Yes.
number 14, Farley.
Follow him, Jamal.
Pass to number 3. And that basket is good by number 3, Fluke.
Uplift.
And now they finally lead.
Uplift takes the lead. 47-45.
Finally takes the lead in the 4th quarter. And number 3 takes it all the way and he misses.
Out of bounds, Farragut ball.
Ball was out of bounds, but Farragut would keep possession.
That was black ball. White watch it out. Come on, y'all. Let's black ball. Solid defense. defense.
Good defense.
Yeah. Look up, baby.
And the alley-oop. Number 2, Sutton push that ball in.
Kind of dunk off the backboard.
Very creative. Number 4 passing number 3. And that goes in and out. Number 12 has it.
Get it out. Get it out.
Pass it to number 2. And he takes it in at his foul. And he can go to the line for 2. Uplift is really showing what they're made of late in the game.
Uplift. Which one's my side? Number 12.
That free throw is off.
I need that, man. Come on, baby, we need it. Take your time. Come on, baby, we need it. Solid defense, y'all. Solid defense.
And that free throw falls in for number 2, starting. Good spin by number 11. Good block by number 2. Sutton.
Number 2 is showing out in this last quarter. At first, he really wasn't scoring, but he got his first 3 points in the game, and he got a block.
Way to be there, Roscoe. Way to be there. Yeah. Yes. Good job, Samaya. Good block. Look out. Follow him. Follow him.
We know we're not always perfect, but we are working hard and always learning. We thank you for your support and encouragement.
Jamaya, you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to do that. Sure is.
And number 3, Adams will go to the line for 2. He seems like he's getting very emotional late in the game. See if he can hit these free throws and bring his team back.
Adams at the line, shoot 2.
Come on, Jamaya, you didn't need to do that. Come on, Titans. Y'all got to play solid defense. Box out. Miss it.
The first free throw falls.
That's good for Adams. So 1 shot.
Second free throw.
Second
That
shot.
also falls.
Come on, Titans. Let's go.
Up there,
Now it brings them back into 3.
illegal screen, offense.
An offensive legal screen is called. If Farragut
Two
can
black.
get the possession back.
Hook. Out of bounds, Farragut. Timeout. Uplift.
Game has really gotten close. You know, Uplift has been behind all 3 quarters, and then in the last quarter, they finally lit a spark and took off. Now they lead by 3. I mean, who would have known? I know Uplift was a good team. They're showing how good they are now. You see how Farragut will respond to this sudden offensive urge by Uplift. His own rebound, 11 passes to far back to number 11, to number 3, Adams. And he takes it in again. Number 14, Foley has it. He gets it stripped up.
Foul, push.
And the foul is called.
Oh, no! That's not
14. Foley.
Foul on number 14, Foley.
Don't worry about it, Spencer. Just play.
2 shots.
Don't worry about it. Shake it out.
Number 13 hits his free
Wilkins.
throw.
He has one more shot.
And if he hits this, he brings it back into, he will bring them back one more point.
Box out, because he's going to miss this. Box out. Yeah, I said it.
Second
And
one.
that second free throw was good. Now, Farragut is only down by 1.
Yes, 1 point game is so close.
Pass it across court to number 3. And that basket is off. Number 10 has, he passed to number 3, Adams.
Good defense. Get back.
To number 11 and number 4. Good inbound pass to number 13. That basket is good.
Now he has 10 points. He also has 1 steal and 1 rebound.
Want to see more Hoops High? Now you can see 4 games on our brand new website. Go to www.hoopside.org to see games from the past or stream live from your home or on your mobile device.
We have a jump ball.
Is called.
Uplift ball.
Uplift will keep possession. Number 2 gets ready to inbound the ball. He inbounds it to number 3. 13 has it. And Farragut steals the ball. Number 11 for the 3, and that is good.
Look, just picture this. 5 3-point goals.
2 minutes and 28 seconds for a quarter.
Can you picture that? Number 3 just did that. He now has 15 points off of only 3-pointers.
He looks like me out there.
Don't kid yourself.
Time out. Uplift.
This last quarter is becoming very interesting. Probably interested in all the 3 games we shot today.
Right at the end of the thing.
And we're back. Number 2 brings the ball up the court.
Uplift down by 4.
What do you think Uplift's game plan is to get back and win this game?
Just look for good shot selection, you know. Just find good plays. And a blocking foul is called.
I know you saw him set up early and flop. I know you did.
It looked like he fouled.
Wilkins is the 4th.
That was the Grammy Award-winning act.
And we just want to thank everybody on the whole side crew that's helping putting this production together. You know, we're working hard and coming through to show y'all these awesome games that's been taking place here. Number 3 here's his first free throw.
53 seconds left for the game.
That second shot was good too.
54-52, Farragut.
Uplift down by 1. Ten passes to number 3. Number 3 for you, it is good.
That's 6. 6 3-points in this game.
Number 13 for the 3, and that is all. Charlotte's called on number 5.
Two shots. Has foul out. Two shots.
Number 10 free throw was good.
One shot.
Second free throw was good.
Johnson.
And he hits both of those free throws.
Uplift brings the ball low court.
I don't know what they're rushing for.
And it's still, Adams goes in. He is fouled and will go to the line for 2.
They need to make good plays. They only have less than a minute left, and it's still a 7-point game.
Number 9. Josh Adams shoots 2.
That free throw was good.
Substitution. Roscoe is back in the game. We have one shot.
And the second free throw is also
Just like the first one.
He gives it out to number 2, and that basket is off. Number 4 passes to number 3.
Wow. 13. Roscoe. 2 shots for Adams.
They're gonna try to push the ball straight up the court and try to get a quick shot. There's only 36 seconds left, and they're down 9 now. 10. They're down 10.
Yeah, it's safe to say this game is over with. There's by some miracle they could come up with 10, maybe 11 points in 36 seconds.
If that was to happen hypothetically, who do you think would be able to do that?
Either number 13 or number 14. Because 14, he really has a shot. You see he tried to get the little last second shot. Good defense by number 14. Number 10 was right there to pick it back up.
Johnson. Third to lose, 64-52.
Number 13 brings it up. He's supposed to be. And he takes it out.
Roscoe.
And that game is over.
This is the end of the ball game. Farragut wins 64-54 against Uplift.
And that's game, ladies and gentlemen.
Games are tomorrow at 1
comes
o'clock.
up with a
1 o'clock tomorrow.
10-point lead at the end of the game. It's good to see how they came back against Uplift after being in the lead the first 3 quarters, losing the lead, and then coming back with a 10-point lead win. You know, it's just very good seeing how all these players are just out here putting on shows for us. And we just want to thank everybody that's watching the Hoops High Productions. There's a lot of things that go into this work. And we just want to thank everybody that's sticking with us and watching. And just, you know, basking in the glory of these wins and losses for both teams. And now we're going to toss our sideline reporter, Candace Stafford, with the player of the game, Adams.
Number 3 from Farragut. He's the MVP with 24 points. That's what's up. So how you think he did this game?
We played good as a team. I couldn't do it without my team.
So is you normally the MVP?
Yeah, mostly like it, yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, mostly like it. That's what's up. Thank you for this interview. Okay. If you would like to continue watching Hoops High, you got to catch us every Saturday night at 8 p.m. on Saturdays. Thank you. My name is Candace, and good night.
You can watch Hoops High on CAN TV, Channel 19, every Saturday at 8 p.m. Please visit www.hoopshigh.org to learn more. Hoops High and Free Spirit Media would like to thank our sponsors. We are grateful for their support in making our mission of youth media education and opportunity possible.
Hoops High is family, communication.
Enjoy it. Hoops High is
astounding, creativity,
commitment.
Hoops High is exciting,
Meaningful.
Hoops High is
Technology.
spirit.
A community.
Hoops High is
Home. Love.
dedication,
Inspired.
Hoops High.
If they probably never was exposed to it, they probably would have never have done it, but it's something that you see that interests people a lot.
I never worked with a camera, you know, it was my first time learning about a camera, you know, zooming in, zooming out. It was a real good experience for me, you know. I think it changed a lot in me too. It changed how I think, and it changed like something I like to do in life.
When I get older, I want to be some type of actor. So being in this classroom really helped me out, really exercise my ability to act.
We shooting it and we shooting it off like what we done been through, and like people get to see it and they watching it and they liking it.
Like young kids in the community can do stuff that's like worth some type of value.
Meet Jaden, a 16-year-old from Chicago. He likes reading, playing basketball, and daydreaming. As one of 75 million youth in America, he is the future of our country. But today, Jaden's future is uncertain. A new economy is evolving as Jaden tries to find his way in a school system where more than 42% of students drop out and even more fall behind. For Jaden and others like him, the future looks grim. But there is hope. Youth media programs connect with kids like Jaden, moving them from discouragement toward opportunity through the power of communication. Jaden learns about journalism, technology, and culture. He spends his time engaged at school, in youth centers, and at libraries. He discovers how to observe the world around him and share his own stories. He becomes one of more than 10,000 teens involved in the Chicago Youth Voices Network, a collection of innovative programs that come together with a bold vision to reach more people like Jaden, to transform education, and to shape the health of our city. Together, the network gives vision to the journalists, artists, engineers, and leaders of our future. One story, poem, film, blog post, one youth at a time.
I just think it's such an ugly word. No one wants to hear you like being called fat, calling someone else fat. So I do not like that word in general.
I would say it is fatty foods, given I'm a dietitian, so I might be a little bit biased. But things like butter, fried foods, or even healthy fats, like oils and that kind of thing. So probably fatty foods is the first thing that comes to mind.
Probably being a physician, the first thing I think about is some of my patients who are overweight or obese.
As a child, I always struggled with my weight. I always thought it was normal because when I looked around me, everyone looked like me. Then I thought, how did society become obese? Is it in our control to control these things? This led me to make this documentary about obesity.
To me, I think of obesity as an excess accumulation of fat, and the body mass index is a way of measuring that, and it's basically a measurement of your weight for your height, because obviously two people could have the same weight, but depending on their height, it could make them a normal weight or overweight.
For most people, it's a lifestyle choice and not as much genetic. There are some cases where it is genetic, but for most people, it is a lifestyle choice.
I think there certainly are some research coming out that shows that certain genes may predispose someone to obesity or being overweight.
I think primarily because I think of it as a lifestyle choice, a little bit like smoking, and we don't call smoking a disease. It's a lifestyle behavior that can lead to disease, and that's kind of how I think of obesity.
I think that obesity predisposes people to diseases, but is obesity a disease in itself? No.
If people feel like they have a disease, they feel like it's something that happened to them. They don't quite feel the personal responsibility, and so they don't feel as motivated to make a change of their own accord. They just want to get a pill, or they want to have something done to them to take away this disease. When we think of obesity as being a lifestyle issue, we're a lot more likely to have people be motivated to make a change.
Being an obese girl was hard. Skinny girls would call me names and tease me. Some days at school I wouldn't eat. I would go home and cry. At home I had to eat what my mom prepared. I wasn't old enough to control what my mom cooked. Sometimes she would make fried foods, but all I really wanted was a salad. I guess I learned at an early age not to make the healthiest choices. You learn what you get taught.
A lot of people in society think that people who are overweight are lazy, and that is not true. A lot of times there are other circumstances that are preventing someone from being able to either exercise or eat right.
I think for adults often it's a perception that they're being discriminated against. There might be some clear examples, but I think often it's because of the experience that they've often had as a child, because many obese adults were obese children. It's easy to carry that into adulthood, and even if nobody is thinking something negatively, it's easy to assume that they might be thinking something negative.
We know that Americans are getting fatter. We know that we're getting heavier. And I think there's lots of different reasons for that. We know that our portions have increased significantly. We know people are busy, people are not working out as much. We know all these different factors. So it's kind of a side effect of our lifestyle, and health is not necessarily a priority for a lot of people.
There's risks of heart disease, heart failure, stroke, diabetes, high blood pressure. Some cancers are a higher risk when you're obese. Arthritis is another one. Generally not as a young person, but over years of carrying extra weight, the bones do wear down.
Type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, hypertension, musculoskeletal issues, like back pains and knee problems.
One thing we are seeing more and more in adolescents is diabetes. It used to be that the type 2 diabetes we really saw only in adults, say over age 30, but as our society's been getting more overweight and obese, we're seeing that creep down to younger ages, and it's not uncommon now to see teenagers who have diabetes.
I wonder, would people make changes if they knew they could die from being obese? Being a victim of people talking about me lowered my self-esteem. I always ate just to feel better, but I didn't realize I was facing death.
If you are depressed, you might turn to food for comfort. And then you do that, you feel better, then you turn to food again and again, and it's a cycle. So you can become obese because you are depressed and turn to food, or you can be obese and depressed because of that.
Certain emotions, particularly ones that are more anxious related or more sad related, people do often tend to comfort themselves through food. And so sometimes that even then becomes a habit, even when maybe that same emotion isn't there. A person might just be used to eating certain foods, certain times of the day, certain quantities of food, but I think often emotions can trigger people to overeat.
We know that if you are stressed, then your blood pressure is going to go up. We know that your blood sugar can actually go up if you're stressed. We know if you're in pain, both of those things can go up as well.
We have, a lot more ways of observing the mind called functional MRIs, and ways to see what the brain is doing, what parts of the brain are lighting up with different emotions or different experiences. So there's a lot of research into that area. But I think in terms of obesity, the body impacts the mind in some of the ways we already talked about in terms of emotions, motivation, habits, patterns.
After speaking with these experts, I learned there are some aspects of our lifestyle that we have control over, like the choices we make about food.
I think it's also important for people to understand how to shop within a grocery store, and what I call it is perimeter shopping. The ingredients around the perimeter, the outside edge of the grocery store, are often the fresh ingredients. And that's where the fresh vegetables are, the fresh fruits are, the fresh cuts of meat, the fresh dairy products. When you start shopping the aisles is where you find a lot of the packaged food that has a lot of the preservatives and the chemicals and the colorings and things like that.
Don't just go and buy the frozen items that would last for a long time. Still try to buy the healthier options. Yes, they might not last as long, and you might have to go to the grocery store more often, which would be difficult in a food desert, but it will help make those better choices.
It's difficult, and it takes even more effort. It takes effort to eat healthy. You have to go to the grocery store, you have to buy these foods, you do have to cook somewhat, which a lot of people don't like to do. And so of course when you're in a food desert, it's going to take even more effort to go find the foods, just find healthy foods. You're going to have to drive a little farther, take a bus a little bit farther. So it's difficult.
But I think what people have to think of this as is a lifestyle change. It's not a diet that you do for 2 months and then go back to your old ways, because that hasn't made a change and you'll gain any weight right back that you lost. So it's really a new way of living. It's a new way of eating. It's a new way of acting, being physically healthy and active. So I think people have to start with that mindset that this is a change I'm making for the rest of my life.
Another lifestyle choice we can make is how much we exercise.
It's recommended that you exercise between 30 and 60 minutes a day. And that's just not cardio. A lot of people think that if I get on a treadmill for 60 minutes, I'll end up losing weight. So not only do you want to do your cardio, which you do, resistance training is very important. So what it does is when you exercise and do cardio for 30 minutes, once you stop and your heart rate goes back to normal, you are done burning extra calories. If you do resistance training, you're building muscle. So your body, after you're done, needs to continue rebuilding the muscle you just worked on. So you're going to end up burning more calories and losing more weight afterwards.
Lastly, we should think about the amount of how much we eat. Instead of sitting on the couch eating a bag of chips, count the chips out. Put them in a small bowl.
A lot of times we lose our ability to know when we're full. One of my sort of sayings about how to lose weight is eat when you're hungry, stop when you're full. So part of that's retraining yourself, and one way to do that is through portion control. So one example of that is taking one serving but not getting second helpings. A lot of people are used to, after their first helping, going back and get second helpings because it's part of our mind perceiving, helping us understand if we're hungry or if we're full. So if you've got a giant plate and you've only got a few small portions on there, you think it's not enough to fill yourself up. And so you have this feeling, I'm going to be hungry when I finish. Whereas if you have a small plate, you have those same portion sizes on there, the plate looks full. So your brain says to yourself, boy, I'm going to be full when I finish this. Look at all this food that's on my plate.
Try to make small changes. So when I'm working with patients, I will encourage them to make one change. Whether it be focusing on eating breakfast every day, whether it be focusing on going to the gym or getting some sort of activity once a week, or getting one serving of fruit and vegetable in their diet if they're literally not getting any. And then working on that change for about 4 to 6 weeks, because we know that it takes a long time for something to become habit. About 6 weeks for something to become routine and part of your lifestyle.
No matter my shape or size, I learned to love myself. But I also learned the importance of living a healthy lifestyle. Still, this issue is complex and can be overwhelming. There is not a simple answer. But I do know, if you take baby steps, you will find new ways to take control and make a new life for yourself. Nobody is responsible for your health but you.
You never know when you need energy, so eat healthy, kids.
En los jóvenes conocidos como los Dreamers, veo las mismas cualidades que Michelle y yo tratamos de inculcar en nuestras hijas. Respetan a sus padres, estudian para superarse y quieren aportar al único país que conocen y aman. Como padre, me inspiran. Y como presidente, su valentía me ha hecho recordar que ningún obstáculo es muy grande, ningún camino muy largo.
Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The ratchet refuse of the teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, the tip is tossed to me. I lift my lamb beside the golden door.
The American dream, to me personally, has to do a lot with opportunity.
Whatever it is that makes a person happy. The American dream is the house, the great job, the 2.5 kids with the dog and the white picket fence.
Mexico is home to over 117 million people. Undocumented Mexican immigrants make up 60% of the U.S. immigrant population.
Because I think essentially people come to this country because there's opportunities here that are unavailable in Mexico.
It's the story that drew so many of your ancestors here, that America's a place where you can make it if you try.
I think sometimes people forget that poverty in the U.S. is different from poverty in a third world country.
I think the other important thing to realize is that our own immigration policies have created this problem of undocumented immigration.
And migration in itself, we make it seem like it is a really big problem, but only about 1% of the global population migrate.
And for many, it represented the end of a long and arduous journey. They'd finally arrived in a place where they believed anything was possible. And for some, it also represented the beginning of a new struggle against prejudice in a country that didn't always treat its immigrants fairly or afford them the same rights as everybody else.
I think there's a variety of reasons that Mexicans choose to leave Mexico. I think undocumented immigrant population has felt forced out either because of the complete lack of opportunity in Mexico or because of violence.
Because I think essentially people come to this country because there's opportunities here that are unavailable in Mexico.
There's an urge to support their families, to be able to provide a living. I think that's, all of those are reasons why people come here. It makes sense for there to be a protection of our borders and a protection of our populace through deportation. The unfortunate thing is that now we've expanded things like the types of crimes that can count. So now something like shoplifting could actually get you deported even if you've been here for 40 years.
We tend to think of deportation as a return home, but it really is not, because a lot of these people have lived here for many, many years. Some people have grown up here. They were brought here as babies. They don't know the language of the country from where their parents are. They don't know the economy. They can't get jobs. They are not competitive there, and they can be heavily discriminated.
Part of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security.
We have about 48 flights a week from various parts of the United States. They are not U.S. citizens. They never came through a port of entry and checked in with us. And that visa expired and they didn't leave.
So we're creating a lot more problems by deporting people than we are solving. Deportation is not a deterrent. People, and we know that because people who get deported enter again and again. Like, there are people who have been deported multiple times.
Really think of as a minor crime or a minor violation. There are all sorts of these types of ways that we've used deportation that I think have made it very unjust.
Deportation is unjust. It is very unfair. It severs people's ties to family members and friends here. studies show that the presence of immigrants actually improves the economy because immigration creates demand in itself.
That we're proposing would boost our economy and shrink our deficits. Independent economists have said that if the Senate bill became law over the next 2 decades, our economy would grow by $1.4 trillion more, and it would reduce our deficits by $850 billion more.
And we don't realize that bringing in more people in areas that are becoming depopulated can actually revive the economy.
Because they're here. I mean, the reality is they are here. They're working, you know, like whether or not you see it on a piece of paper doesn't mean that they don't exist.
But when it comes to immigration reform, we have to have the confidence to believe we can get this done, and we should get it done. And by the way, most Americans agree.
Trauma is generally some experience that someone has had that causes them to some sort of negative symptoms or outcomes.
It can be personal injury, it can be abuse, it can be hunger, violence.
Those kinds of issues all the time, it really has a profound impact on you. And it changes the way your brain works, and it changes how you see the world. And it makes you always be watchful and suspicious because you never know where the next threat is going to come from.
Often we think of PTSD as someone who has gone to war, but we don't look at people who is around us every day, especially children.
It can lead to depression, it can lead to acting out behaviors, it can lead to running away. It can lead to anxiety. It can lead to suicidal thoughts and behaviors. It can also lead to being abusive towards someone else.
Young girls even more so than young boys, although there's a mix of both certainly. As people experience trauma chronically over and over again, it typically makes them pull back from real human contact, so they become untrusting.
In the broader context, you might end up with a lot of kids out of school because they're not able to manage or regulate in school.
As disruptions increase, the number of dropout rates increase. Also, teen pregnancy correlates to the dropout rates because both of them are increasing by the disruptions.
They also usually have trouble in the job world or in school. And
express their needs, manage their behavior, manage their themselves, regulate themselves, calm themselves down. That's a lot of what the literature is out there now, is helping students to calm themselves down, helping them to manage the stress that they're feeling because of the trauma or traumas.
This trauma, if they're not supported in the right way, can lead to engaging in violence, repeating the trauma against someone else.
So trauma has all kinds of different effects. It interferes with relationships, because what trauma is about is someone hurting you, and so you tend not to trust people anymore.
Does watching people get shot on TV lead to other people shooting? It probably influences if there's no one to point out that there are other ways to solve your problem.
Just because the way they relate to people is not what employers are looking for, is not what teachers are looking for much of the time.
There's no one thing that you say a person's experienced trauma and they respond in one way.
They never give up. Doesn't matter if the kids go to jail, come out of jail.
There's not a direct link, but we know that things that happen because when a kid is traumatized can lead to them engaging in behavior that then leads to them being noticed by the police.
Kids who have experienced some challenges, some significant challenges, maybe some ongoing challenges.
Maybe there's something not normal about it compared to everyone else, but it's what's normal to you. Doesn't mean that you like it, doesn't mean that you think it's okay, but now you feel shame and embarrassment, and so you don't tell anyone.
And you can't have a good, loving family relationship if you can't trust anyone.
There's a real direct link between experiencing trauma and not receiving help, and then ultimately perhaps engaging in negative behavior. The difference is that if you're in a community that doesn't have enough support system, those behaviors can lead you to being arrested by the police or being caught up in the system because there's no one around you to protect you.
To understand what's going on and take care of people who are having troubles. Yes, things happen, but with some good, supportive, caring, understanding adults, we can learn to deal with and understand those traumas in our lives, and often you see really good understanding emerge in somebody.
It took me 30 years to find out I had PTSD. I know there was something wrong and spent countless hours and dollars trying to fix myself. When the diagnosis came, it was an amazing relief. At last I could understand why my actions and reactions for so long had been so irrational. I couldn't work or concentrate, became a virtual hermit for about 5 years. Withdrawing further emotionally from my family, often in depression or anger, with painful reactions to noise. Decades of sleep deprivation and use of only the lowest moods. Treatment since has helped. The flashbacks are gone. I can now shop and walk in crowded areas, and loud noises rarely send me into a quivering mess. I still hit the wall, but the good times are lasting longer.
There's so little opportunity for them to look around and say, things are not okay in my community, but I can do something about it.
And so as a community, we have to get past that. We have to be open and willing to access services, but B, we have to also demand services, because in our communities, we don't have enough services.
We could develop a whole generation of activists who are peaceful activists, but powerful activists who could really work for change. You get a number of young people together who have had similar kinds of experiences.
Children and parents want someone to help them. And they want someone who recognizes the struggles that they're having and are willing to partner with them to be able to survive those challenges.
With the right kind of supports, they can, and there's all that energy can be directed toward improving the communities, making it safer for younger people.
Now, they may have a hard time asking, but once they realize that the person is genuinely there to engage with them as a support system, they access it. What we found is that over time, as public dollars decrease, the first thing that goes are social services.
It's not just you meet with them for a few times and you make them better, but really that you walk through life for a long period with them. And that takes real commitment over and over again.
And people don't care about mental health issues. They don't care about people of color. So we have to demand that we deserve those services and should have them.
One that seems to be the most important is what they're now calling circle processes or peacemaking circles or healing circles. People take turns and talk about what their experiences have been.
But kids don't go to jail because they've experienced trauma. Somebody can come to therapy every day, or once a week for a year, and if they aren't actively engaged, it doesn't help.
Oh, that's that girl from school. I don't like her. Girl, you don't even know her. It don't matter. I should have known her ain't no dyke. She can look over here. No, because that's like so gay. Like, she know I don't like her. And look this stuff on Instagram. You want some right bag of cheese? No, you pick it up yourself. Get it. Just like that? Yeah, get it.
Aaliyah, what you running for?
Cause I'm late for work.
Where you work at?
Free Spirit Meat.
Alright, come on. I gotta go to work too.
Come on, what's wrong with you?
Let me take care of it.
You okay?
Yeah.
Everyone, FSM News is back and it's time to work it out.
And since it's the summer, we're back on the road. And for this newscast, we're at Waveland Park. So keep in tune.
Stay in your seats. We'll be right back with the first newscast of the summer. Welcome to FSM News on the Road. I'm Zaria Safaro.
And I'm Frederick Knighton.
Summer is the season that teens begin to slack, so the FSM team is ready to raise awareness for teen healthiness.
And one way to lead teens into being healthy throughout the summer is by enjoying healthy drinks.
Here's FSM News reporter Brittany Martin with some healthy refreshments.
Summer is just beginning, and it's time to trade hot cocoa and coffee for healthy, cool beverages.
I like to drink water to stay cool.
Mostly water and Gatorade.
One of my favorite cool drinks is Coca-Cola.
Since people are trying to stay cool during the summer, we have two FSM crew members who are going to demonstrate how to make cool, healthy drinks. First, we'll take it back to the studio where India Connor is.
Hello, I'm India Connor, and I'm here to show you how to make berry lime liquado. First, you will need to mix the strawberries and blueberries together. Next, you will need to put sugar inside the blender. Then add the lime juice. After that, you will add the ice. Next, I added the water and berries and blended it together. See how simple that was? Now back to Brittany.
Thanks, India. Now we will take it over to Jakira Smith, where she will be making pomegranate lemonade. It's so easy that she's making it outside.
Thanks, Brittany. Hello, everyone. My name is Jakira Smith, and I will be making pomegranate lemonade.
This is a healthy drink to keep cool during the summer. In order to make pomegranate lemonade, first I will combine sugar and lemon juice together until it's fully dissolved. Secondly, I'll pour the pomegranate juice into the pitcher and stir it all together. Next, I'll add the water to the pitcher. Lastly, I'll pour the pomegranate lemonade into the cup of ice. That was delicious. Reporting for FSM News, I'm Brittany Martin.
Wow, I never knew there were so many healthy drinks to choose from.
Exactly. But the real question is, are these drinks helping teens to lose weight?
Well, I don't know about that, but there are lots of teen dieting plans.
Exactly. And here's Lyric Hal with more.
So I said to my girlfriend, I need to go on a diet.
Some people diet in order to stay fit during the summer.
Yeah, I just think you eat balanced food, your fruits, your vegetables. You don't eat too much, don't eat too little. Eat till you're full. That's how I eat. Awesome.
Yeah, and I think, just doing everything in moderation, I really believe in that. So, yeah, having sweets every once in a while, but trying to have a balanced diet, I think that's important.
I agree completely with her.
Although people's intentions are good when dieting, some of their techniques can be risky.
I've had friends who have gone on diets that are essentially just a juice fast, where they're not eating anything of substance, just lemonade with cayenne pepper in it, which is extremely unhealthy.
But I think society in general kind of forces you to eat a certain way. They say if you want to look a certain way, you have to eat a certain way. So no one in particular has forced me, but I think everyone in general forces all of us to eat a certain way.
Some trend diets are, but not limited to, cotton ball diets, protein shakes, and calorie diets. Another risky technique is the cotton ball diet, which consists of a person dipping a cotton ball into juice and consuming it. We asked a few people have they heard of this technique.
No, I've never heard of that.
No, I haven't.
Teenagers, don't do that. It's stupid. Who's going to eat a cotton ball?
Dieting is meant to be healthy, not harmful. Fruits and veggies are more than enough.
I think that fitness is key. The best thing you can do for your body is build lean muscle. Best thing in the world.
Reporting from FSM News, I'm Lyric Hal.
Thanks, Lyric. That was really interesting.
With so much hard work and concentrating on staying healthy, teens seem to get tired.
Tune into this PSA about teen exhaustion.
You never know when you need energy, so eat healthy, kids.
As you have seen from the PSA, eating healthy gives people more energy.
Eating healthy doesn't just give you more energy, it can help you lose weight.
Yeah, Aaliyah Bosley can tell us all about weight loss.
Some Chicagoans this summer are focused on having the perfect summer body.
My perfect summer body would be abs, lots of abs, and I guess just a lean body.
Working on the abs, biceps, triceps, and be able to just hold your weight.
In order for this to take place, many have to stay fit.
I try to run between 12 and 15 miles a week, and I swim about 3 hours a week. And bike ride, and again, yoga, Pilates.
For some, weight loss is not about looking good. It's also about feeling good.
To stay healthy and to remain youthful. I have a 9-year-old daughter, so I think it's important that I can run with her and play with her. So I think it's very important to exercise, to at least maintain what I eat.
Some people are happy with the decision that they chose to lose weight.
I felt great. I felt a lot lighter, a lot less of me carrying around and stuff.
At first, like, I always thought, like, I wouldn't be able to do it. And eventually, when I started seeing results and people started telling me I started to slim down, I challenged myself more to start doing more exercise and things like that. And it was just basically motivation that really helped me. I just try to continue to do what I do and stay in shape.
Reporting from FSM News, I'm Aaliyah Boxley.
Did you know there are a lot of big-name NBA free agents in this year's free agency?
This year, there's a lot of big-name free agents, such as Luol Deng, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, and Dwayne Wade.
When this story went to air, Carmelo Anthony had not made a decision, but many are hoping he comes to the Chicago Bulls.
He should go to the Bulls because we need help. D Rose needs some help, even though he don't want him on the team.
Yeah, he's coming to the Bulls.
What team do you think will be the best fit for LeBron James in this year?
He's going to stay with the Heat and take less money so they can bring more people in.
Okay. Do you think that we will ever have a big free agency like this again?
No.
We will in the future with Wiggins and Parker.
Why do you think that players are willing to take less money to be on a better team than take more money to build their team up?
They take less money because it ain't really all about money. If you're a ball player, you would do it for the love of the sport. You wouldn't do it for no money, you know. So people be like, man, I'll just play basketball because I love it. But money is a reward at the end of the day. You show your talent, it's a reward at the end of the day. So that's why they do it.
Reporting from FSM News, this is Brian Jones.
Well, that's our show for today. Check us out next week for more FSM News.
But what if we can't wait until then? I'm
glad you asked. Viewers can also check us out on Facebook, search FSM News.
And don't forget, you can also find us on ABC7 Chicago's website in the community section.
You can also check us out on CAN TV, channels 19 and 27.
3,
2,
1, that's a wrap.
Thanks, India. Can we go somewhere else?
That was I'm sorry.
Don't drink diet.
No, something flew in my mouth, Professor.
Did you know that there are a lot of big-name NBA free agents?
For some, wait. Spell your name.
My name is Lindell Connor, Lindee. I spell my own name. Lindell.
3,
2,
1, that's a wrap.
Free Spirit Media cultivates diverse youth voices to transform media and society.